What's up guys? So I don't usually take this long to upload another video, but I got food poisoning, so I was down for like 4 days. Some good news though, this happened. Didn't think it would happen, but because it did, let me be the first to welcome you to the plantation. No, there are no slaves on this plantation, just you guys. But anyway, since I'm on a 4-day delay because Burger King wants to play games with my stomach, this video might be a little shorter than usual, but don't worry, all the effort is still there. But after uploading my last video, I wanted to see what I was going up against, so right after, or it might have been the next day, but right after I searched up Cuties on YouTube to see what would pop up, and that's when I saw this. And right away I'm like, yo, that's pretty good clickbait. Your thumbnail's a solid 1 out of 5, but that title, perfect. But turns out when I watched the actual video, this man was being completely serious. And when I say serious, I mean he just saw a bunch of videos like mine and was like, let me say the exact opposite to see if that gets views. And I guess it did, but that still begs the question as to why you would want to have that kind of opinion for this kind of movie. Like, imagine if this guy asked a girl, or guy, he could be gay, but imagine if he asked someone, hey yo, Netflix and chill, and then turns on Cuties. I'm calling the fucking police.
Okay, if I ever wanted to get canceled, this is the video.
So basically, he just wants attention.
I saw Cuties last night, and it was pretty good. It's a pretty good movie. I went in ready to hate like everybody else.
Notice how he can only say that one thing about this movie before he has to cut and say something else? He can't even continue that thought process without thinking very carefully about what he's gonna say next.
I saw the cover, and I got clickbaited. So did you. You got clickbaited.
What? How the fuck did we get clickbaited? That is literally a scene from the movie, and this movie poster accurately describes that. I think this guy likes children. Don't quote me on that, but I mean...
This is one of the movies that's gonna age well. Like right now the outrage is really strong, so saying something like this video probably already has half dislikes. And I even tweeted like, Cuties is clickbait. This was a pretty good movie. And everybody replying like, I'm unfollowing you. This is the limit, Sneeko. This is the limit. I can guarantee you, none of you saw the fucking movie.
And I can guarantee you that they just didn't want to be associated with a fucking weirdo anymore. Like, what are you doing? I can almost guarantee that you didn't even watch the movie by the way you're talking about it. You're like that one friend who never saw the movie everyone's talking about, but you read the Wikipedia summary and thinks nobody knows you're a piece of shit.
What's really funny is how different the covers are for the release of the European version of Cuties and the American version of Cuties. The European version is just like a normal thing. It says mignon and just like girls playing.
Well, no, you're wrong. It's not normal, because if you watch the actual movie, you would see that the scene they have in the European poster is them celebrating that they just bought some bras and panties, as shown by the girls wearing that shit over their clothes in the European poster. There was literally an hour and a half's worth of movie for them to choose a poster from, and these are the two options they came up with. That's fucking gross of you for defending that.
To them, this is a movie about growing pains, about childhood. It's a coming-of-age film. But here, we only see the most provocative parts of the film. We only see the girls dressed down, we only see the twerking, and we get mad immediately.
No shit we get mad, you fucking idiot. We just saw underage girls twerk by choice of an adult. They could have gotten girls of age to do this, but they got actual children. If that doesn't get you mad, you probably think Jeffrey Epstein killed himself.
The thing about Cuties is it's not an unrealistic film. Like, yes, it shows children in a sexual way, but this is not unusual now. And the people who are really mad about this aren't Gen Z.
Whatever that means, this guy's trying to make it seem like an official movie production that has resources to get older women to play children is in the right because they show children in a sexual manner. It's alright, guys. Fuck it. You see, kids, this is why you start YouTube after you get somewhat of an education. Or just don't be this fucking stupid.
What the film actually points out is a difference between generations, how it doesn't really make sense to force kids to be in this completely religious praying, throwing water on them. And the only solution that the parents had for when the girls in the movie started acting out was to just bring other family members into the household, and like they had the uncle put his hand on the girl's forehead like, like that's not gonna do anything.
This dude can't be serious. He just mocked an entire culture. On top of that, he tries to play off that exorcism scene as just throwing water on them.
Praying, throwing water on them.
Like, no, you asshole. That was 2 minutes of watching a little girl twerk while getting water thrown on her. I have seen plenty of movies with exorcisms in them, and none of them involve a little girl twerking for any period of fucking time.
This girl is clearly lost. Netflix isn't stupid enough to put out a movie that bad. They're not that stupid.
They
know what they're doing. They knew that there was going to be outrage.
Actually, Netflix is that stupid. Did you not read their first description they gave to the movie and then apologize for it? I think that's pretty stupid of them if you ask me, but stupid might mean something different to you.
Yes, there are scenes where the girls are dancing and like probably a little too much, but then immediately after they're crying. And then they face the consequences of their action. They're ridiculed by their classmates.
Wait, what? Not once did the girls cry after dancing, except for the one girl at the very end of the movie. And they never got made fun of by their classmates for dancing. And the only consequences they faced were after that girl took a picture of her clam chowder. This guy's trying so hard to convince people who didn't watch the movie that what I showed you isn't bad, while at the same time getting mad at people for not watching the movie.
None of you saw the fucking movie, dummies! How do you criticize a movie that you didn't see? Like this girl, at one point she takes a picture of her vagina and posts it on Instagram. Kids naturally just rebel.
You really just said that like it wasn't an underage girl taking that picture. Like, you can't say that and not acknowledge how disgusting that is. She took a picture of her 11-year-old vagina. What? So basically for the rest of his video, he's just trying his damn near hardest to convince you that this is a coming-of-age film and that girls do this, girls do this today on social media anyway, so why should this be a problem? And look, I get that. I watched the video on why the director made the movie. The problem is, she used actual children to spread awareness about something that negatively affects children. You don't do that in Europe or America. Maybe China. And look, I'm not saying the message behind the movie is wrong. I understand where she's coming from, but these comments say it the best. This is like abusing an animal just to say animal abuse is wrong, which is what this guy and many others who left comments on my last video don't seem to get. We're not mad at the message, we're mad at how it was being told. Like, so many of the comments that were defending this movie were either like this guy just trying to make fun of my appearance, which is taking the easy way out, or they were just like, you don't understand the movie, girls do this on TikTok all the time and you don't care. Oh, trust me, I care. I care way more than you shitheads do. Fuck, just look at these two videos I made and you'll see that girls doing the WAP is like a Disney movie compared to what I found. But what I'm getting at is that there is no way someone can sit there and be like, you know what? You guys got the wrong opinion about this movie. It's actually pretty good. Because then that's when I'm gonna ask you, what's your favorite part? The vagina pic? Or what about right before that when she tries to seduce her cousin? Or was it the dancing scene on the stairs? Like, there is not a single scene from this movie that someone can say was made with the intention to be someone's favorite scene other than the dance scenes. They obviously put all their effort into making this movie, into highlighting the dance scenes, otherwise this would have been a normal coming-of-age film and not something someone could argue was leaked off the fucking dark web. Yeah guys, that's it. This is the last video I'll make on this movie. Once again, welcome to the plantation soup. We have no soup here. Sorry about that. I did real quick want to talk about this guy's comment. Opens video, expects content to be related to video title. Video creator starts bitching for several minutes about how no one makes it past 1 minute. First off, you're the kind of people I'm bitching about, because not only were those several minutes only 20 seconds, but did you really want to see the worst scenes from Cuties that bad to where 20 seconds felt like several minutes, you fucking weirdo?